Well, welcome back. It was a big weekend at the box office for A Purple Alien, and Will Ferrell gets ready to head to prison and get hard. Our Matt Perrin is here with a review of Ferrell's latest comedic flick.
It's Monday again. I was on hiatus last week, but I returned to the theater this past weekend ready to work. Even though DreamWorks' family animated movie Home took the top spot at the box office, I was unable to acquire any of my friends' children that would allow me to enter without weird stares. So I went to see the other new release this weekend. Without further ado, here's my take on Will Ferrell's new comedy, Get Hard. Our movie begins with James King, played by Ferrell. He is on top of his game, just being made partner of his investment firm, getting ready to marry his boss's beautiful daughter, and basically living the life of luxury. Suddenly, he is arrested for fraud and embezzlement. Knowing he is innocent and believing the justice system will prevail, he waives the plea deal and is instead sentenced to 10 years in San Quentin and given 30 days to get his affairs in order. During this time, we meet Darnell Lewis, played by Kevin Hart. He runs the car washing business that caters to James's firm. He is hardworking and wants to move his family out of the hood of LA so that his daughter can attend school safely. Using racial stereotyping, James assumes Darnell has been to prison and hires him to train him to survive on the inside. As you can imagine, this is where the hijinks begin. The contrast of Darnell attempting to act like the thug he clearly isn't, with James attempting to become thuggish, play well off each other. We see Darnell attempting to teach James how to be intimidating, how to fight, basic survival skills, and even submission techniques. Of course, all these scenarios lead to mishaps blown out to the nth degree. As the training becomes more rigorous and desperate measures seem to be the only solution, Darnell begins to believe that James actually is innocent, and the two concoct plans to prove this and hopefully make the training unnecessary. As the movie progresses, we see human adaptability, along with learning that who you surround yourself with always leads to consequences, whether they be positive or absolutely dire. Either way, watching the shenanigans play out in escalating absurdity keeps you guessing until the very end exactly how crazy this entire scenario will become. Walking from the theater to my car, I find that I was questioning myself. Is my sense of humor towards adult comedies diminishing, or is it just that they've run out of ideas and I'm seeing the same thing over and over? It seems to me that rather than coming up with new ideas, these movies are just trying to shock the audiences with how vulgar they can be and what they can get away with. The movie definitely deserves its R rating. That being said, Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart work great together. They are able to bring out a good bit of laughs, but at the same time, there is an underlying heartfelt story that even though this movie is supposed to be a comedy, it definitely turns it into something else. The story is predictable, but the situations that they get themselves in ended up being more extreme than I actually imagined. If you're a Will Ferrell fan or a Kevin Hart fan, then it's definitely an entertaining movie, but I'd say it's one to see at home, preferably without the little ones running around. I just kind of hope listening to me that I'm not becoming that old curmudgeon yelling at kids, "Hey, get your ball out of my yard." Well, this has been your Monday Movie Musing. Christy, back to you.
Yeah, Matt, looks like you're going to have to start showing your senior citizens card to get into the movies. Well, up next, to look at your 7-day forecast. Stay with us. We'll be right back live from Maine.